we are.
Yo, that word them mad. Aganeering. Aganeering to the flipping world.
Aye. Ragashanti are the mix up daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti go on and on.
Yes, Ragashanti. Do you know how Richie feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
Mixup and Blenda time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Start it over. Start it over. Start it over. Start it over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Oh, time. Ready.
Mixup and Blenda time.
Check.
I'm want to call and talk of the King there.
The reason I'm going with him because I see the boy have me to get up here with the same Raga.
Hold on. The boy have you and the girl have beard with the same red one.
Okay.
Raga.
Ready up.
This is the girl with the next set of Stewart.
Ready up.
Red Raga.
Ready up. Hey.
Put that on here so you're Aganeering because the way we are.
Yo, that word them mad.
Aganeering. Stand up and friend
Aganeering to the radio.
Ragashanti are the mix up daddy. Hallelujah.
Ready up.
Ragashanti go on and on.
Ragashanti. Do you know how Richie feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your
Watch
program
right
because
now.
you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
Mixup and Blenda time.
Giddy up. Ready up.
Mixup and Blenda time.
Hey, ready up. Get my dough. What's that wine, girl? Give me the wine. Up there. Give me, girl.
Mixup and Blenda time.
See him, son. Give me, girl. Gimme. Whoa! Mad me. Done me. Gimme, girl. Lego. Well, I'm the president. Well, I make it play. Come here, quick, president. Hey, make it play. All right, we're good to go. Good night, people. Ragashanti live in your ears on the Big Bad Bridge 99 FM. We give thanks. Once enough respect to Erwin, just left the studio here in IrieJam. Big up yourself, Erwin. Everything is everything. Prezi in the building. And it's all about the Bridge 99 FM. People, may I come on IrieJam radio for decades. Literally, a long time IrieJam radio there. And again, remember now, we broadcast on IrieJam radio, but we broadcast on the Bridge 99 FM in Jamaica. Right? So we're in the IrieJam studio. Now, me a boy, when me a move around and thing, I don't love nyam. You have some people nyam anywhere they go. Then walk and just a anchor so. I walk me them mouth and anything dropping there, them start chew and swallow. Yeah. Yeah, some people them just a walk with their mouth open. Them say mouth ever open. And I sit the drop in their mouth, they don't even know what. Then start nyam. You understand? And you can't just a walk and a nyam, 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 so. Right? You must have a discriminating mouth. You must have, there's value in having a discriminating taste. Any little common mouth will just go on and name everything, so can't be a good mouth. Cannot be a good mouth. So big up my exclusive mouth. Okay? Big up my exclusive mouth. My good tongue. My nice teeth, them I get from my mother and all these things and whatever. Yeah? Mad something, you know? Should I really grew up on true stick, but that never happened. A Colgate to grew up on and thing, but you don't know. So I come in and thing and feel a little bit under the weather, you see me? But I work, you know, so when you don't want to hear about no weather, you want to hear energy. That I come here for do. So I'm a daddy and Janice, who is one of the executives here in I always forget the name of them, of the umbrella. Wait, what? What? CGN. But wait, Caribbean Group. What? Network? Caribbean Group Network, yeah. So under the Caribbean Group Network, CGN, and what's a Caribbean Group Network? We don't want nobody running on the CGN and go think like something that's like a Cordell Green Network or something like that. It's a Caribbean Group Network, CGN. I think IrieJam come on that, the Bridge 99 FM come on that, and several other companies in the enterprise, in the conglomerate. We won't use words like cartel or anything like that. We'll say conglomerate or just the group. So all these years, I come to IrieJam and whatever. I not really eat food here and all these things. And then since night, Johnny see me drink some water, and Johnny said, and by the way, we have tea here. I say, yeah, tea? What about tea then? Johnny said, around the corner, tea around the corner, man. I said, tea there. Johnny, oh, you mean, come let me show you, man. I will go around there and see what, Johnny is usually like. Very thorough and considerate and, caring and, pay attention to details and them something then. Don't mess with Jenny. She's all business and works with with a certain amount of precision and professionalism that is obvious, in the way she dispenses her expertise. And, but just very pleasant at the same time, And lo and behold, me go around there. And a whole heap of tea around there for true. Now, people, when me I grew up at Jamaica, me never have an appreciation for tea as liquor picnic. But tea is a big deal in Jamaica. So me I put on my entertainer's hat right now, which is already on. But I'm just going to interject, as I usually do without announcing it like I'm doing right now. My anthropological hat also. Jamaican culture. Me don't know where it come. Well, I kind of know where it come from. But when we grew up at Jamaica, I don't know if people tell them young people and whatever. But when we grew up at Jamaica, there was a big thing from our parents and the elders. That there's two things, the two most important things, before you leave your yard. The two most important things before you leave your yard. And two things I'm going to tell you now. Some of the young people may hear one night and say, anything can really go so for true. But it's true. One is, make sure you have a clean underwear before you leave your yard. Don't ask me why. Well, it was explained later because them say, if you drop down and you have to go to hospital and doctor whatever, the doctor must say you have a clean brief or clean drawers. Anyway, I don't know why that was so important as opposed to the rest of your clothes. One would think that, make sure all your clothes is clean. But for some reason, we were taught that, well, it's not that the rest of your clothes must be clean. Kind of Jamaica, them pay attention to clothes a lot, presentation, appearance, and all this is and all kind of cultural mores It is spelled Moors, M-O-R-E-S, but the E is actually, it has an accent, so it's pronounced a French word. Mores means customs, tradition. So all kind of mores that we have in Jamaica, you know, and in this case, tea and underwear is important. Them tell we say, don't leave your yard unless you drink some hot tea, bossy gas first. And make sure you have on clean underwear. Me never did too into tea. And then there was, again, culture. There was some little things where we did go on in the country, you know. Because the poison of colonialism, unfortunately, permeated so much of what we do, even the minutiae, even the little things them. And even amongst tea, colonialism was present. Because we were taught that the indigenous bush tea and them something there never get no ratings. Them are like second class and lower class. Make I sip that tea when I come here, I go in there. Lord have mercy. May I get back to that? But before me get back to that, let me give you the appropriate segue. All who are watching video, see what I go on here. See what Johnny's, when we go around there, woolly party around there in the prezi. What prezi? Look all up there and make me know what's a tea around there. Prezi, look how much time I come here, me a cough and all these things. Right, how you doing? Make me know what's a tea around there. And then now them gonna have my favorite, ginger tea, me backside. Ginger tea, me gonna show you in the video, that one named Puttus. Instant honey ginger tea, mint flavored. Now me in my aki right here now, as we are saying at Jamaica. Let me see if you can see it. I can show it on the video. So who I watch, I don't want to work with in the night here in the IrieJam studios. God bless IrieJam studios and whoever thought of this, right? Puttus honey ginger tea. That Reggae I work with in the night here. And people, me don't know who over IrieJam think about it, but them go get the cup. You see right here, so let me show them. You see right here, so you know the hefty brand. You know that for bags, right? Garbage bag, hefty, right? And you might know it for Tina claims say she have something hefty pan her. We're not getting at that. I don't know if I lie, she tell her whatever. But Tina claim, TamFam Tina claim say, down the hefty pan she. If you have business that. But anyway, so you see this say hefty. You know, so this are the thick cup them. Yeah, the good thick cup them. The good thick cup them. The good thick cup. So, like, in a bun me through whatever. And then, them go put a little sleeve, right? The little things, I tell you, the little things. This is so beautiful. So, them have the little sitting where you put there, you know, and you can't get it a Starbucks, them give you more Starbucks, less a Dunkin' Donut, and them place there. But this is very good for when you think hot and all them something there. And then them have the cover too. And the cover, me said this just sturdy, you know. The cup of tea are just sturdy in them hand. And then them have the kettle around the electric kettle, you just put on the water and thing and add it up and thing. And then boom, I'm chewing my ginger tea. And people, you know what I'm saying? I done this. So, Babs, me look beside the tea, and guess what me say? Another talk about Jamaican cultural iconography, right? People, you see this a name when I go show you right now in the video. I'll say it in a second. You see this a name here? Make me show you in the video. Ovaltine. Somebody cuss a bad word. Come here, can't do it on the radio. Cardell Green, I listen. Somebody cuss a bad word. You say Ovaltine? We grew up on Ovaltine biscuit at Jamaica. You know. Ovaltine biscuit was one of the, you know, Ovaltine and cream crackers and them. So, but Ovaltine was one of the biscuit them where we grew up on, you know. Where your mother tell you, don't eat too much of it, too much sweet, not good for you. But we love out it clot. We love out it clot. So then Ovaltine, we go see around them. Honey ginger tea, mint flavor. Them have one other ginger tea, other flavor around there. Them have one heap of other tea. Me say me in a me aki. So, before me continue with my little reasonings right now, we don't know. Make me walk about the second bag of over. President never have no limit on how much Ovaltine you can take. Them not have no limit. So I don't want nobody come sell like me come with my hungry belly and go take two and nobody enough to take two, you know. Now, may I show you life funny in a present. You know, so I want to open the biscuit, right? The bag, right? But I want to open it how I usually do it, you know. But a while ago, I said, I don't want to do it to me upon the video. But, I want my name. I mean Ragashanti. I don't care. So I go buy it and open it and thing. Because I know them out show them out for me. But I don't business, all right? All right, see it there? Open up my Ovaltine hot you now. Who can come sparks against me? Nobody. All right? Take out one of my Ovaltine biscuit. All right? And of course, like I said, it's all about my honey ginger tea. And hold on, let me take a bite of my Ovaltine biscuit here now. And just kind of like, you know, reminisce back in the days when I was a kid. Here we go. Okay. All right. Oh, yes. Yes. There's nothing like something sensuously sweet worming its way down your throat. No, dirty people, dirty TamFamers. I don't want you to text me on the outside of things them on the usually do anytime I start about looking foolishness and my gimmicks. I don't want nobody to come text me about what else could I want I go down my throat and all them. Sometimes when I think I'm disgusting, you hear that some of the things them, even some of the things them when they talk, you say a novelet, Tina and them people and other names I'm not going to call. Miss Lady over Jersey, I'm not calling him. But anyway, them always, I be a mischief, them go with them. Them out of order, I see. When I tell them out of order. But anyway, I'm Ovaltine biscuit. Oh yeah. And here we go, you clean, you know? Don't worry. I'm not going to make mistake and go let out the high pitch squeal where, you know, I'm going to go, you know, make a sound I'm enough to make. You know? I be a gangster sound where I make. And who know what I talk about? Who listen to me over what name them? Know what I talk about. Anyway. Out there calling up people, so we have to give thanks. So, Bobby Clark, Sin, Louis, Janice, Amber, all who run the thing and responsible for them tea at them. May y'all be blessed eternally. Thank you. 20 sachet, right? Not a French word, right? This one. All right, so back to the reasoning now about tea. I grew up in Jamaica. So when we go up there was this thing where them just pushing our head, say, you know, just make sure say your underwear clean. And it's not that nothing else supposed to clean, but it's like, even if, the idea is that even if you go out, crush up with a dirty clothes and whatever, at a minimum, you must not compromise. You must not compromise by your underwear. Your underwear must clean, smell good, fresh, and all these things before you go out the road. So we just grew up with that. And the tea thing to them say, make sure you drink a cup of tea. If you don't eat nothing else, if you don't eat breakfast, if you know whatever, find some way for drink tea before you go a road. It was just a thing growing up in Jamaica. This is what you know, it was just drilled in your head. You know, it was one of those things that was almost non-negotiable. Like, make sure, say, you drink a cup of tea before you go a road and have clean underwear. Now, the whole thing with tea, we in Jamaica, we really got the tea thing from Britain. Mostly, right? But be careful. People tend to, because tea is so institutionalized in Britain, people tend to think that Britain bust it. But people in Britain bust it. Britain got it from other places. The Middle East and the Eastern countries. The Asiatic countries. So you see now India and China and them place there. You think tea a big. Britain don't know about tea. You want to go them country and you hear them people when them getting at the history of tea and culture and tea and all them something there and whatever, like different teas and whatever. Britain can't even come near them. But even so, at Britain we get the tea thing from, for drink tea. Just have a cup of tea. But the British them will drink tea right throughout the day. Jamaicans in general, we don't drink tea right throughout the day. Tea is mostly a morning thing, a breakfast thing, and whatever. I understand that some of that is changing. I have some colleagues from the University of the West Indies when I was there who were into tea, And again, it didn't escape me that those particular colleagues, they were Asiatic in ethnicity, right? So, they're Jamaicans and they are Caribbean, but they have, Indian background, and and of course that has to do with Asia. So the tea thing, they drilling away, and when we grew up now, we never have. Unfortunately, the tea where they get the most ratings was tea bag. There was this thing like if you drink tea made from with tea bag. Somehow that was considered a higher social status, So there was a certain amount of esteem and prestige, associated with, tea bag. So if you have tea bag, things are going for you. If you have to drink bush tea never get no ratings as much as tea bag. And like most of these things, the bush tea is better than the tea bag. In terms of nutritious and health benefits and being nutritious, the nutritious properties existing in both. And but very often what is in the tea bag is also bush tea. It just packaged. And again, you get in this whole thing about aesthetics and presentation. It's the same thing, but when it's packaged, and associated with a foreign entity, we ascribe more value to it because, as Junior Reid did say in his famous song, worry them, I worry them, I worry them, I worry them foreign mind, left them mustn't blind, right? And that thing they did, and what they are now, and all who used to listen to Ragashanti from Jamaica, want to know what was my obsession. When me used to bother Miss Edifa. When me used to bother Miss Edifa, when me over New Start 93 FM. When me used to bother Miss Edifa, me mint tea. Mint tea. Hence, it is no coincidence then that me like ginger tea. So when me draft for the ginger tea, the flavor when me take was what? See it right there. The green is not by accident. Mint, green. So I love mint tea. Because I grew up on mint tea. And my mother did really into our next tea named Fever Grass. Don't ask me why it named some. I just tell you what it named. So my mother, who is a country woman from Mile Gully, St. Mary, she was into Fever Grass. So we drank a lot of Fever Grass tea and mint tea. And of course, we never have money like that. And anybody from ghetto can tell you, say, when we don't have money like that and tea have to drink, if you have a lime tree in your yard, we make it fat. Remember me tell you, lime tree in a ghetto of Jamaica, them feel it. When the lime tree, them attack to them one another, the lime tree, them must say, Jesus, God, that we couldn't live somewhere else. Why them ever come put you in a Jamaica? Because when them Jamaican people, them not so love, come tear off a leaf, tear off a leaf, tear off a leaf, tear off a leaf. Because we don't ramp for make tea with lime tree leaf. Lime tree leaf. A poor people tea that. You understand? So, lime tree tea, lime tree leaf tea, fever grass, and mint tea. Me grew up on them then. Them have whole it more, I'm just tell you what my mother did end up a give away. I never like tea, I grew up. I never like that something. I never like coffee, I drink tea. Tea never attracted to me. And see it, as I advance in age, I have developed a strong appreciation for tea. I'm not a connoisseur like some people are and know the history and all of that and whatever. But even though I'd be very much I'm interested in learning stuff. I like to learn. Learning is fun. But just the nice taste of tea, ginger tea, orange tea, Kerry and Thompson say orange tea leaf, soursop leaf, Mitzi brown bird, Jesus God, Mitzi. Look where we live to come see a foreign. People, my God, Mitzi said, you don't know what expensive up here now. No soursop leaf. Me backside. Soursop leaf I sell left, right, and center up here like no. And there's all this type of thing associated with it now, you know. Like them are treat it like a wonder drug and all these things and whatever. And me I tell you, it's funny, you know, when we grew up with them or something, you know, poor people, some of them there, you know, bossy people with money and whatever, and I look upon them, some of them, you know. Right? The only people who did openly value them things they from foundation, from the gate, a Rasta. The Rasta them did a big up that. People me telling all the while, enough of them things where you see people are kill up themselves both now and a running pan this and I watch them sodium man, you know, and I work out and all these things and I eat organic food. Listen to me. All this a word I would have used that the word they are sitting. But the rest of them are Jamaica man from Dine Kingdom come. All of them something the rest of them I tell you a long time. So the rest of them did that tell we say, yo, no matter word with them processed tea there, whatever. Go and drink your bush tea, man. It better for you. And think, but whenever did I listen to the rest of them, though? Whenever did I listen to the rest of them, though? See where I listen to them, you know? See where I listen to them, you know? So I'm going to take a break and come back and go to a phone line. But big up tea. Big up IrieJam and the tea we're around there. Where President never want to tell me about. Probably every time when him sneak out a team, he'd go and drink and make me know. But it's all right. President, your Jamaican family up here, them tell you the same thing about tea and underwear. Hold on, them tell you about underwear too? For real? Oh, your mother and your father? Them tell you the same thing there too? So make sure, say, before you leave the house, you have at least have a cup of tea, tea, piping hot. And make sure, say, okay, good. Because sometimes I don't know them something in a present. I don't know what really going up here and what really going on Jamaican thing. So we're going to break and come back. And before we hold the break, let me just come. Let me give some people the opportunity to turn up them bad mind. Watch ya. I'm biting my oval thing. Oh. Dirty crosses, you know. All who don't want some prosper. See it there? We're going to eat some Ovaltine and I'm nasty in it. I'm going to make me sip some of my tea right there. Yes, man. Life is good. Life is good. We're going to break. We're so far that when we come back, we're going to the phone line.
It's the Bridge 99 FM.
How you deal with?
Gonna leave.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Why, President, we are try with the Canadian them, you know, and them just can't, you know. We are try with the Canadian them, you know. And one time I rate them over America, you know, because some foolishness we are going here, you know. But Karen Eli, you know. Well, it's Karen Elizabeth, but she name Karen Eli on Facebook, you know, President. You know, see where she posts. President, you know, see where she posts. Why is there a jingle for the Jamaica Stock Exchange? You would never hear a jingle for the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange. President, you ever hear anything ignorant so yet? You ever hear anything ignorant so yet? First of all, she said jingle, and it's not a jingle, it's an ad. Right? President, we not read it. We know what jingle and drop is. Jingle and drop are two different sitting from ad. Right? Well, as I show you how some of them Canadian and them enough. And them chat mere foolishness. The second thing is, you see the comparison being made, President. At this Jamaica, you know. At this, she compare Jamaica, you know, to the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ. And I said, why you have a jingle for the Jamaica Stock Exchange? Karen Elizabeth, Karen Eli, I wonder if you know, say, the Jamaica Stock Exchange is one of the highest performing. What you call it? What you call them? Something like what? Financial instrument? That's what you call them. Whatever. in the world. Karen Eli, dirty woman up there in Canada, we are hype. And whatever, me know what you say, don't ever call the Canadian Stock Exchange or whatever, you must shame and thing and whatever. The Jamaica Stock Exchange, big things are going for the Jamaica Stock Exchange. And the Jamaica Stock Exchange, you must invest your money in. Karen Eli, my friend Karen Eli up there in Canada. Try get your little bit your big muckle and whatever and invest it in the Jamaica Stock Exchange. Not only would you be being patriotic, but the stock exchange is performing so well, you will derive some benefit from it. Your investment will appreciate. Crosses Karen Eli up in Canada. Satan brethren, Satan sister in Karen Eli of Canada. Refrain from your folly ways. Come back in on the right path. Be saved and sanctified in the Jamaican culture and the rise of Jamaicaness in the world, including the Jamaica Stock Exchange. Your ignorance precedes you. It'll dry you out there and expose you. Yeah, my friend, but if you get a beating for that, and you're going to post it on Facebook too. You're going to post it on Facebook too. You're going to post it on Facebook too. On the school arm. On the batter that on Facebook. Batter over there and teach them. Because obviously she don't know what's going on with the Jamaica Stock Exchange. How big things are going on there with the Jamaica Stock Exchange. You need to get to the program because the boss left you a long time. I hear that like you that I walk on a turn one dizzy, ditzy. I in a days I don't know what going on. Hello? Give me a call while I sip my ginger, my honey ginger tea, mint flavor. Man. Carl, sit down. Hello? What am I getting?
Close, Raga.
What go on, Puttus? What you say?
The bus don't leave the girl because the bus not pass yet.
What you mean? What you saying? Can me pepper your cloth too, you know? Oh, no because yes, I was Scotchman it. You don't play with me. What you mean about bus not pass? The bus left her. The bus left her.
Karen Eli.
Me say the bus left Karen Eli or whatever this and that. The Canada people them a go through it, you know. Me don't know what happened to them, you know, if I the cool or what, you know. Cause sometimes them not think too straight. The Canada people, watch them, you know, watch them Canada people, you know. Them head not too normal.
No close, Raga.
Hey, what go on?
I'll me put on my ears on the radio for hear the crunching of the Ovaltine. Me can't hear no crunch.
Lie at them.
You know when you eat fresh biscuit and you go
hold on.
Cup in your mouth.
It's not the Ovaltine. Are your ears? You need to upgrade your ears. You know, see how right I know your ears coming like an iPhone 2. And it right? You can't come and say talk up something and I done people with the iPhone 2 ears. That not work. Oh. I wish my iPhone reach right now. I must say
my book and I tear it up so.
I must see level iPhone reach right now and you still there too. All right. Well on man, before you say what you say, brace yourself, come I send on to Ovaltine Crunch Pie, you know. Are you ready?
Right.
Are you ready? All right. Lean in your iPhone 2 ears now. Lean in your iPhone 2 ears. And hold the cruncher. Here we are going now.
Yeah, but just I hear the crunch.
Talk up to my IrieJam radio, Bridge 99 FM, Ovaltine Crunch. You're out of order. You're out of order. You're out of order.
It's not steal at all.
No. That biscuit ain't coming like mango love. You know mango, TamFam mango.
Yeah, the green one.
No, TamFam. We have a TamFam named mango in the front. We beat out.
No, she had the green one.
The green one.
Always come with a green story them.
Well, then I sister first she get the beating of the night. You know, sister we don't have here dinner do from her. Me say from mango get a little beating. The mango no call back, you know. Man gonna call back. I ain't know why. I ain't know why she should have called back. What do you mean I talk to Karen and Delmarine? I ain't know say Karen and Delmarine, they're wool Marians, right? Them used to go wool mas. And them have a thing, you know, them always a war with St. Hughes. Because Woolmas girls, them have it, so they're more classy and they're more sophisticated than St. Hughes girl. Them have it, so St. Hughes girl, them are butu, and them are crebe, and them are never say come see, and donkey wap, and them and all these things. So, and Tina used to go St. Hughes. Me I talk to Karen and Delmarine, and the mango name come up, and we say like, oh, mango get her name, and you know, say something to do with the fruit. You don't know what face the Delmarine go say.
What?
So weird, she got her name from the actual mango. I thought it was because she got it from the tree. Jesus God. You know, see what Delmarina say? Say mango get her name from the mango, you know. Say she get it from the tree. Delmarina say, you know, mango just because she go St. Hughes and thing, she look like a mango tree. Mango, you need to come defend that. You can't make Delmarine and Karen Harris out there say them things about you and all these things. Them out to order, so them old Marian woman they go on, man. Them act, them itty-tighty. Anyway, sorry, me they cut you. Where did I say? Yeah, talk to me.
When you just come on, the man was saying live in a big house. We hear him 2 nights straight. I'm not hear from him.
What do you mean 2 nights straight? I must have 4 nights straight we hear him. I'm from T.
No,
no, man. Yeah, I mean, I think him did really understand TamFam, you know. And oh, we clash. And then now, him go clash with Tina and Tina rub him out.
Of course, rub out him book and tear it up.
What you say? Tear up him exercise, but
yeah, when you rub till he leaves tear.
Nah, man, Tina kill that man. That, you see the punchline of Tina, they knock him in, but him coming like a number 9 on the microwave. Nobody no touch that. Boo, boo. I know that kill there get gun salute. I know that kill there get gun salute. Yo, what am I bust it on somebody, man, at Nino? Yeah, man look like star. I'm just neatly tell my brother, say, you know, say, when I'm a sister, me get it from bad like yours, man. The number 9 per microwave thing. From that, we don't hear nothing from Big House again. Big House to call we back.
Big House. And again, Raga, when you go down on the team, I say, I wonder if Raga know about lime leaf tea. And when me hear you punch the line, then me say,
sure.
Blow.
Mad thing, hey.
Raga.
I will see if you're that thing, man.
My favorite tea is fever grass and lime leaf.
You know
when that bad? When your mother or your granny fry up the overnight dumpling.
Well, stop right there, sir. Stop right there, sir. Stop right. Me don't know where you gonna go this fire, man. Me don't know where you gonna go this fire. I don't know where you gonna go. Listen to me, man. You see that something there? When you fry up overnight dumpling, kiss out me, warra. Listen to me, now, man. Hey, me I gonna say something right now. And who want vex? But me don't care. You see that overnight dumpling when it fry up there?
Sure.
That signature thing from Jamaica. Sometimes you talk about culture and people think that culture it has to be academic and whatever. No, culture is everywhere. Culture is just pattern behavior in essence, you understand? So it is a pattern behavior on our part for fry up a dumpling. You know, I know people love to do it with breadfruit too and them something like that. But at the dumpling, take it. Listen to me right now. You see that dumpling there when it fry up the boiled dumpling we boil the day before and fry up the next day. That is more important. It's more important than Andrew Warnis, who are the Prime Minister, Mark Golding, who are the leader for the opposition. And that me I tell you. I mean I take back my talk. Me not take it back my talk. It's more important than the Governor General. It's more important than Adam Stewart over Sandals. It's more important than Cliff Hughes. It's more important than me. It's more important than Raga. Hey, and let me tell you something now. I know everybody know for fry them dumpling the right way, you know.
You think I joke?
You know, so them dumpling, they must come out. The perfect one, they must come out golden brown. Hello, mo. Well, on the tambourine. Tambourine.
1 minute. me a bless. So have a blessed night.
Okay, and thank you for calling and then go buy the credit
Yes,
and call.
man.
Big up yourself.
All right.
Raga loves you. Listen to me, people. You see that something there? Overnight boiled dumpling we fry up the next morning. Listen, there's a way for fry it, you know, man. Let me tell you, you have some people when them do that, you see. Them fry it in a way where it barely fry. Why you even go bother fry it? Right? Because you know, so like a dumpling white, and when them fry it, you just see some little slight brown spot on the dumpling. Because you know, like dumpling round and them something like that. So it's just a little part of the dumpling them where touch the pot and whatever. And anytime I see people do that, you know. And you know, so we need to talk to the when them want sitting under the action committee and them sitting in a parliament and whatever. I mean, no, so the government right now is a little bit preoccupied with the politics associated with the state of emergency and the opposition to the state of emergency and the government, wanting to do that. And we know that there's some pressing matters in Parliament, but I believe that this one is a pressing matter too, you know. And I strongly believe the government should give some serious consideration to arresting, locking up people who are not frying the overnight boiled dumpling them the right way. Because, no, this is infamy, what they're doing right now. It's atrocious. It's atrocious. It's unconscionable what a lot of them are doing. Listen to me. If you are going to fry boiled dumpling from the one day before you fry it the next, fry it properly. Fry. More even start with the Canadian because them don't know if to do anything good. They don't know if to do anything good. So we're not even talking about the Jamaican Canadian. Them don't know if to fry the dumpling. But listen to me. That dumpling must come out golden brown. That is the first thing. It must come out golden brown when you don't fry it. It must look like it must have a color like regular fried dumpling. Right? And if you're really skilled at it, you will do it in such a way where the edge of the dumpling after you fry it, the edge, it must have a darker brown than the rest of the dumpling. So the circumference, oh, by the way, you must cut the dumpling. Cut the dumpling. Some of the people who are fry overnight boiled dumpling, I want to not cut the dumpling. I want to forget lock up the dumpling for cutting it half. I saw them dumpling there for make. And you must fry it and make it golden brown with the edge like slightly crispier than the... Listen, give me a call here, man, because there's an art to this thing. Hello?
Reggae.
Mr. Coombs. Well, Mr. I can't barely hear Mr. Coombs, you know.
You can hear me?
Eh?
You hear me?
Yeah, me I hear you better, you know. Why go on, Mr. Coombs?
Yeah, the dumpling, you see, you have a cut into and split it in a two halves. Split it with the inside jam fry and the other.
What you say, make the inside what?
We want to boil the dumpling, you cut into half and split it. You split the dumpling in two, slice it in two with a knife.
Right.
No cut it in two halves, no, split it.
Yeah, not two halves, but split it in two. Like
right.
horizontally, right?
Right, you split it.
Right, split it. And then what else?
No, you split it and fry it nicer. My mother used to fry the same so whole, and my neighbor split it and show me, I make sure my mother how to do it. And she will learn me and tell her.
Well, I know, Mr. Coombs. So you are telling me, say, your mother, when she used to fry overnight boiled dumpling, you say she used to fry it same so whole.
So, yeah.
And the neighbor tell her, say, no, that is not.
No. Me show the neighbor do it.
Yes.
And me split my own.
Yes.
And so, you cut one bad, you know? And so I will learn you, Mr. Misilda.
Yes.
Yeah.
And me seal that to say you must split it dumpling when you have a fry it. The overnight.
She split and show me follow.
Okay, so me seal that, show you the split, and from that you just have work with it, don't you?
Yeah, you split it.
You split it?
Yeah, when you put in a dumpling, so when you put in a pot, when you, that side and that side there, in the middle of fry, you know, me say dumpling thick, you know.
Yeah, the dumpling thick, so it not fry good when time you not split it. Yeah, in the middle of fry.
Right.
Yes. And in the middle for good, because in the middle, when you eat in the middle, it tastes good too, don't?
Right.
Anytime you eat it. So when you do that, you eat in the middle, you when them always taste good, don't? When you eat in the middle.
But she started to do it. She started to do it afterward.
So,
the mother used to start to do it.
So after she start do it and thing and whatever, when you eat it in the middle, it tastes good?
Yeah, man.
Okay. So go see
try if it don't, try one day. Just boil 2 dumplings and put them in night. And split it in 2 halves. Split it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And wallops down in middle and everything, because all it tastes good, don't?
Right.
Okay.
Anyway, me want to mix up about a long time, about a shooting, you know.
Yeah, man, give me a mix up, Mr. Coombs.
I want big woman, me used to work on place. Me tell you what place, but me not call woman name.
All right.
A Caribbean product down Spanish Town Road, you know it?
A Caribbean product down a Spanish Town Road?
Yeah, you know Penwood Road?
Yeah, man, Penwood Road. We know Penwood Road will lead up to Waterhouse, man, yeah.
Yeah,
and go down a Seaview.
Where's the Penwood Road and Spanish Road, on the left-hand side there, below DNG, near Caribbean product.
CP, yeah, okay, all right then.
Yeah. All right, now, one woman down here in March, you know, but what is 25th of March, and in the middle of the March, you know, went to the March, man, love, you know.
The March man what?
Love it like pepper.
March man what?
Hot like pepper.
Where you say March man them, hot man them, and some good woman them there?
Pepper, March and April. Me tell you about donkey month, man, you forgot?
Yeah, okay, yeah, all right.
March and April.
March and April.
You have to change the donkey rope, you know.
Yeah, you have to change them with donkey rope, okay.
No, you have to change the donkey rope.
Yep.
But then we bite up your whole rope.
When the donkey them born March and April, you have to change.
No. When you reach that month,
okay.
after them season month, that you know, no joke.
Oh, them getting a heat them time, them get
Right,
horny.
Yeah.
They get horny.
Right,
Mr. Coombs,
yeah.
I know you're on the older side and thing, but you can't use some of the uptown people and word, you know. It's okay. Do you know the word horny?
Oh, yeah, man, yeah.
You know that one. So you can't say the donkey them get horny. Yeah, so the donkey them get horny.
Yeah, man, when donkey get horny, we have to change you up, man. We bite both you up and you have to put on chain.
In a March and April. Yes, yeah.
I'm not being joke, you know. One man who bet for this, and you want donkey name, the man name is Jerry. You want donkey name Harry, you know.
Well, a man named Mr. Jerry, did have one donkey named Harry?
Harry, yeah, man.
Oh, Jesus.
He said, but that's me reason why I call the name. Maybe people over there listen to the show. And then when Mr. Jerry used to carry, he put on a pack sack and carry banana upon the hamper go on the donkey.
See? Yeah.
And when the donkey go down and see female donkey, you want to go upon the donkey with the load.
Jesus, causing Isla riding. But give it the mix up, though. Give it the mix up now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right, now. This March, man, then go up. But a back road, don't say that them back road, not go on so good, but you go on a private place. So the man buy out 3 guineas, 4 guineas.
4 guineas?
And the man drink 1. So when they go to start out shop now, you know, they must start out for the bed, but the woman tell him he's off and he drop the mattress and put it ground. And he bend down, the bend down on the same prayers now. And he bend down, replace for the mattress and same prayers and he said, my man for going, so my man said to her, Miss, you see him, Mixup man did that, but I can't do that name. Miss, so, me respect, you know. The woman said, what? Respect, I guess so. I guess so, we come into that plain bad word. If you want to talk about respect, come out of the road and go on, we go get some deals.
Okay, and him tell her, say, him respect her because she go up on her knee and start say her...
He don't want to go in, so.
Oh, him never want to go wrong, so?
No.
Oh, okay. But wait, you serious, so him never want a position there?
No. Me respect you, how our mama and papa tell. He said, no, up to me with this.
You know, so me can't even understand this and thing and whatever. Me understand where it come from, you know. I know what the role the church played in making enough the old school Jamaican things, so, you know. But, right. And what they upon free up, you know, me do a presentation upon it, you know. Because one pastor down at Jamaica, him do one big sermon, and part-time sermon, you know, Mr. Coombs, was that back shot. Where we in our time now call backers, the position there. One sermon the man do and I say it's sinful, you know.
Yeah.
And I identify some false correlations with the Bible.
Right.
And I say God designate backshot as a sinful thing to do, and that when
Yeah.
you do backshot, him say it's not good for your health. And you want to hear some other things where the man say
Yeah.
bad things where it can't say happen to you, just because you do backshot. The backshot now nothing to do the things that the man talk about, And you want to hear the people in the church that follow him. The preacher, you know what me talk about, you down there Jamaica. I tell the people say God say backshot is a sinful, wicked thing. You're an awful man. What the backside got business with backshot? Got too busy right now. I worry about some important things right now for even care. But people that put position in the back, in a whatever. So what you say now? That man and that woman and then go on the back road and thing. And when she get in at the eat, she goes so boom and go on her knee and ready for take his style. And the man and him start each and talk about no, I respect you, I don't want to do it. So
In Cardinals, I respect him, man. Said you man tell me bad and tell him way more. You
and tell him send it on. No, yeah.
Yeah, man, and my man was tired himself, but the woman was please and talk. So, me see man one day, my friend no. Me ask me say, boy, I said, go, he said, I will tell you. Me say, it happened. Something goes so.
Yeah, I want to say.
Something goes so. He said, me no, I will tell you, me say, all right, again, what me not tell you.
All right.
Yeah.
You think you
Anyway,
easy.
I just talk about pastor now, you see?
Yeah.
So we dear pastor, you know, me see one day, I believe in a star, you was talking on the program. Him say some different churches meet up one place.
Yeah.
One big church, and they might talk about what I call it, values and attitude, love and respect.
Mm-hmm.
And when I pass and go up on platform and say, oh, my wife and myself married for about 25, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she have never exposed herself naked to me, and I never exposed. Yeah, everybody, oh yes, amen, that's very nice, keep it up. The man say, man and wife married for much years, and he never exposed herself naked. So you the people remember everybody, oh yes, that's very nice. That's respect. You're going to have your woman for 25, 30 years, and you know, you're beard. You see that?
No, I'm glad you say it, Mr. Combs. You know, so sometimes I tell people some things on the radio you want to go on to Jamaica. And people, them accuse me, say me I make up something and me I sense
No, I'm not make up.
Mr. Combs, while I was a lecturer at the University of the West Indies, right? Them have one road up there what they call Ring Road. You know Ring Road?
Me know all of them, but me don't know
All right. You have one road at the University of the West Indies near Ring Road. Yeah. One day I cross Ring Road, I have one office over the business school. My office was over the business school. So I cross, I come back over and I forgot a social science thing. Yeah. And one nice lady run down upon me. Dr. Stewart, Doctor, I've been wanting to talk to you. Tom. All right, me now get the whole thing, but fear thing was, me dey on radio, I talk about sex-related thing because me not ram for do it, obviously, because me love it, me enjoy it.
Yeah.
But usually me ignore them and me cuss out them clot them time them. Me never ram for cuss them out. I used to pepper them clot, you see. But anyway, but even though she was, she did admonish me.
Yeah.
I kind of sense that she was being, she wasn't doing it in a kind of disrespectful way. She was concerned. But of course, she was not cognizant of her social conditioning and the scripts that she has learned and what she was invoking. Yeah. But anyway, cut long story short, when me and her talk on them something that way, would you believe Mr. Combs?
Yeah.
That woman tell me how much she must have 3-4 pitney, she and her husband, and them must have married for must have 30 years, something like some.
Yeah.
And the woman say she and her husband in all that time, they have never, not even one time, talk about sex, anything to do with sex between them one another.
Right, you might do it.
She said, never, not even one time. She said, in all those years, whenever they were become intimate, she would go in the bed first.
Yeah.
Under the sheet.
Yeah.
And then him would come in the bed. It has always been like that.
Come again, the woman go find bed first.
Yeah, so she go in her bed under the sheet first.
I come up on the sheet,
I come up on the sheet. Then the man go there now, and then, him, I don't even know if she said them do it in a light with light on. Yo, Mr. Combs, you know, say you have Christian couple in a Jamaica right now. When them have sex, no light can turn on.
Well, look at you. Me hear nothing, but hold on. Me not cut your argument, hold on. tell me, Pastor, I had to fight my baby father for maintenance. Every week he come and start, 2 pages, This is one part. Me give you the other part. The other one, hot one, but me don't remember go. This one, every week you come up in one what they expose and they don't expose to each other,
No man, Reverend Dumas, I be a mix up to film thing, man. Me never miss their pastor or whatever. I used to listen him to. Me don't know if him over Power 106 see him. Yeah man. Then hey, no man, I regular me then I when me did just come back. You hear me a big up Reverend Dumas. Me don't know if you did hear me the first night and thing, man. But Mr. Combs.
So, yeah man, when you come back now, me see them start in a paper,
Okay.
I me write on the station, me write on the number.
Right,
and, and what time, and me listening for the first night.
Bridge 99 FM.
And
But Mr. Combs,
4 people don't tell them.
tell me something, Mr. Combs.
Yeah.
What you think about this thing, where these Christian people down there, they are distorting. They're basically promoting their own conservative agenda. I don't even know if them do that in a private because much enough of them are hypocrite. But what you think with this thing? Mr. Combs, back in your day when you were while a road, did you engage in the backshot position regularly?
Every one of them, there's no, you want me not going there, see?
Yeah.
Me not going that table.
You know,
me never put that to nobody.
Oh.
I never put it to nobody, but me tell you when
you never go, what you say, you never go on that table yet? That's the only one.
I never mention it to nobody. When she grabbed it up a fight, you have to push him off.
Push him off, yeah, when she did one, go blow. When she did one for blow your skin flute and make sweet melodic music and thing, you have to push her off because you're frightened, So, Mr. Combs, hold on, Mr. Combs, what you say you do all of the other position?
Everyone away from
hold on, Mr. Combs, I don't think you do all of them.
Everyone, we can't think of it.
Hold on. You ever do the cup and salsa?
Which one that me and my dad about cup and salsa? Tell me where go. Tell me.
All right. The man at the salsa and the woman at the cup. And then the man sit down up and the woman sit down up and the cup go right on the salsa.
Well, but what I know, if the woman fat, or the cup, if she fat.
Oh, no, Mr. Combs, you have to be careful. I know bowl and salsa, a cup and...
No, but
No. Mr. Combs, it look like he did a work with the fluffy them, enough like, some enough weighty woman, pleasantly plump woman you work with, don't?
When me don't have what I see?
Yeah.
You don't wash my face for my son in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm a big one that crossway next week. She come by me to a Mixup.
Yeah.
And my wife come here, man, come get water for my son inside there. And he touched me and me said, see your size there.
I said, your wife said, see your size there.
She touched me and me and said, see your size.
See your size. Oh, so you love it. Well, no, man, you can't do cup and salsa with because here I know. Because, just, you have some, we have to be careful. You have some maga man, them can't manage it, So them can't manage when a fluffy sit upon them and in a broke out them bone or anything. But it's tricky though. But me not going on the details. There is a way for the cup and salsa where the woman really sit up on the bed and the man kind of diagonal and slide in when I say no more. You understand what I say?
Sit down flat.
Yeah, and the man kind of slide. The thing is that, both people are sit up doing,
Yeah, but you want to. I know both me are both.
No, man, but me I say the way do, is that the woman sit down on the man and both people are sit up,
But me have idea. Yeah.
So you ever do you must do the roast duck. Everybody do roast duck, can't you? You ever do lizard lap?
No, I'll give a joke.
Yeah.
9/11 when America mash up.
Yeah.
Me was in university at the awards. Me cut that thing called Palip.
You go cut one tree when name what?
Palip, P-A-L-L-I-P.
P-A-L-L-I-P, one tree there, Jamaican name Palip?
Me go cut him man, out of my belly. Palip, P-O-L-L-I-P.
P-O-L-L-I-P, okay.
It's like some sprang there go my intestine get me colon. So if me cut it later on out part my pieces and back up on me.
Oh, okay.
Yes, me cut it so when
So you did in the hospital and what, me know? What you say about lizard lap now?
So me go in the Monday night.
Yeah.
The Sunday night me cut my piece. Before me go in the morning man go admit.
Okay.
Me cut my belly enough and me need to go right down, you know.
Right.
So when me come back Saturday night now, before the Sunday man when me sleep on part night.
Yeah.
Me call my wife and she was sleeping there. Me say, come here man, I want to talk to you.
Yes.
And me say, right, just so and so. He said, what? You know have stitches in your belly?
Yeah, if you don't have stitches in your belly and I start out you want, and then what happen?
Me said, just so and so.
Yeah.
And when me done, he said, my God, master, you call me name, you know. So me said, then up in there, hope you don't call your name.
Okay, because true, you didn't go do the surgery, you have the cut in your belly now. You'd have to turn on your side and you have to tell her of a position to do the lizard lap. Because at a position that, hey, Mr. Combs, you're a gangster, you know. Mr. Combs, you're the boss, you know. Mr. Combs, you are tell me, say, you must have started, go in the hospital, do a surgery, cut you from your navel, go right down, then send you back home. And when you go home, right after surgery, you call your wife and say, I want now, I go and wife.
Well, me cut the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday night, you never dieted for my, you never catch 12 o'clock in the night yet.
Yeah.
Me want to start out and me call her, you know.
Yeah.
But she never want to start out, but she pretend to.
I saw them go on all the while like them don't want it when they want it, man. I saw them go along, yeah.
But me know, me have people attitude. You know when things go on, you understand? Me say, oh, but you don't hungry more me.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, what you said, but you didn't hungry more me. Because she was into it, no.
Well,
Mr. Coombs, go see you with your big surgery cutting on your belly by your side and do the lizard lap. Poopa, Jesus. Listen to me now. Boy, I don't know if I can call you old man again because, boy, anyway, but Mr. Coombs, big up yourself here.
All right, thanks for listening.
Yeah, man, blessings, man. Father Combs, man, you're general back in the idea, you know. When the man at work, you see it, surgery can't stop him or nothing. Next call, send on. Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Professor.
Yeah, what go on?
I ask you some question. I have some problem here. So better me talk to you on the radio.
All right.
Okay. I'm married.
Yeah.
I have my wife.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I take care of my wife.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, new man close the shop.
Your wife?
I live like brother and sister at the house.
Your wife close the shop?
She had that one blanket and me had that one blanket.
Oh, your wife? Puttus.
I can't hear you.
No.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I hear you now.
Hold on, no, man. So who you talk about? Your wife close the shop?
Close the shop.
So nothing now run?
I say, okay. Nothing now run.
All right.
Months now.
Months now. She give you any reason for it?
Months now. No.
Did she give you any reason?
Yeah,
Did she give you any reason?
All right. Look. You should give me a reason now. My daughter friend I come up here. So she said, our daughter friend I come up here, which is my child too. Okay, fine. I say, watch out. I sleep on my dream, you know, so I don't feel make no woman come to my house, you know. Because I don't want to come more them come talk about me touch them and I don't know them. You know?
Well, you said that, right? Boy, your daughter friend?
Me ain't gonna say that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't want no other woman coming out. My kids them, and if my daughter there with her friend, fine. As long as she there with her friend them, fine.
Yeah.
No problem. 20 of them can come, any amount of them can come, but she have to there.
Right. The daughter have to there. Okay, right?
Okay. Well, my daughter come up before the girl, and them there and thing, and fine, me and them get along good and everything. We go out and everything. All right. But when she never, before my daughter come up, Me and the woman in there on the phone in the bedroom. That's why I walk to the bathroom, me and the woman in the bedroom. Me done sort him out. Me have no more sort out for me and the man who me done with him. Me don't have nothing to do with him. So I said to her.
Well, and that you hear your wife, I tell your daughter on the phone, right?
You don't know who she tell.
Oh, okay.
Could be our friend them, you don't know who she tell.
Right.
All right. Me not say nothing. Me just keep my mouth closed the whole time. Me keep my mouth closed.
Oh, so you never talk to her about that way you hear she has on the phone. You never talk to her about it?
No.
Okay.
I said nothing to her.
All right then.
Till right now. Me and her go to Casco. So me I talk to her inside. She said, "Take time and talk, no?" I said, "Watch out. Take time and talk. You know my house." Yeah, I tell me say. So she said, "Wait till we go out the road." So we go out the road, we go on the vehicle, we start talking. Because I said, "Watch out. All right, you let me shop on me. Fine. You know, I'll give me a sec. But you know, the relationship between me and you, the wife and husband thing, call it over. You live in a one bedroom, me live in a one bedroom. Me bring in my woman, you bring in your man. Me have no problem with it."
And what was her response?
We work with... Oh, gosh. Our response, the wickedest thing is, you try it, no? You try it.
Well,
what are the outcome?
Well, and that she said to you? That she said to you?
Yeah.
She said, you try it, no, try that now and see what going to happen. That she said to you?
Yeah, you try it now.
Okay.
So we are driving, I go to Kingston, and we're upon on the express. On the back road.
No, the road no matter. Yeah.
Not our express.
Yeah.
Not our express.
Yeah.
The woman said, "Stop the vehicle, make a blood please come out. Stop the vehicle, make a come out." I want to come out. So I said, "You want me to stop on the road or you jump out?" But you jump out. So we had to reach Casco. I said, "We had the woman slam the vehicle. We had the woman slam the door. The thing said the door drop off."
No, but Puttus, yeah, talk or whatever, but up till now, me not hear you say nothing about the area where you need to focus on with this, which is why. It's most a reason why. You not say nothing about that.
All right.
Me, Puttus, most women who are listening right now, I say, well, when women behave them, I something you do.
Well,
me not say something you do, you know, because I tell you what most women I think right now. Go on, talk. So what something you did do? Something you did do?
She said me have to worry for woman out on the street.
Okay. Well, make we keep it simple. Hold on. We remember, so this is a 2-hour show, so we know why you go take up the rest of the show. But when I say, so we have to just be very pointed and blank now, and blunt now. So you have woman out the street, Puttus?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, you have woman out the street. One or more?
About 2.
Puttus, don't lie to me.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. I'm going to ask you again, and I want you to tell me the truth. I have a reason. 2 big men have reason, so don't lie.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But how many women right now, even if you not do it every night with them, but how many women right now, talk the truth, you juggle out the road?
2.
How much?
2.
2?
Yeah.
And no more than 2?
No.
All right then, cool.
Me calm down from last year.
From last year, okay. Because last year I did more than 2, right? Obviously, right? So,
yeah.
All right now. So,
I
mean, your comments, this thing I would say, yeah, talk to me and whatever. So, this is a point now where I say, what is the objective of this conversation? What you want to understand? What is it you don't know? Because it sounds to me like you know why she behaving that way. So the question is, so me a reason now why you don't like to get help with.
All right. Raga.
Yeah.
If everything that me said, intimate talk with my mouth, like I talk to her, tell her about something, she said me's a liar. Me's a liar.
Right.
She never said, okay, let me see if I can correct this. Let me see if I can work on this. Even more when a child, like a fear child too. The child look at her and say, Mommy, every time Daddy open his mouth and talk, he just says a lie. Before he even could have finished, let me say, he says a lie. Something is wrong.
All right, Puttus.
I said, boy, you have to start. I don't know what to do.
Puttus.
Yeah.
Me know you talk to me, and me know you, and generally my instinct is to be supportive of my friend them or people whom I know. You're TamFam for a long time, right? And there's not one TamFam event keeper you know there. And I be a joke again, and you take care of everybody. You're like a gentleman and thing. Every people say, so Puttus nice. He was just so, whatever. Anyway. But I'm going to keep it real with you now here, because sometimes as friends we have to do that. And then also, in terms of, we don't have much time for really go in the nitty-gritty of the things and whatever this. But I want you to listen to me. And I'm going to put on my counselor hat and my mass ragga hat and my experience hat. You hear me, I say no? All right?
Okay.
All right. You know, say your wife know where you are the long time. For a long time. All right? All right.
Yeah.
Puttus, woman save up things. That's the first thing you need. Woman save up things. When you and a woman, when you do something bad, and then things better off after, and you think say you pass that thing the way you do, then you go back and do something bad again, it trigger the first one where you do where she like, where she, she remember that. And then things good again and whatever go on. And she probably all enjoy the relationship after again. Then she go find out something again. It trigger the other two, And I saw it go accumulate. And woman save up things. Right? Here is the thing, just in the interest of time, where I don't know if I have such a reach, but I just share it with you. Woman, in truth, and a lot of Jamaican women, and I suspect probably your wife come from that school too. Them really put up with some, them the mind put up with, not them the mind, but them put up with some things from man, As long as the man balance himself otherwise, and I take care of certain things and respect the animal, them look at something or whatever. So woman will put up something. But sometimes things can go a little bit too far for them and them just add enough. But here's the problem now, Puttus. Woman, we go back and forth. Then we cuss, then we argue, then we talk to them friend, and then go back and chat to you. And then we say them done, and then go back and chat to you. And then this and that and whatever. Me not say your wife reach us, but Puttus, you have a time when woman just reach a point where they have had enough. And when they reach a point, they Puttus, you could have bring $1 billion. That woman could have loved money till she fool and you bring $1 billion. She not looking back. You could have come with the wickedest sort out and whatever this and that. She not looking back. And she just reach a point where she don't even hate you or so necessarily hate you. She may dislike you or whatever. But she just had enough. Me don't know if at that point that she reach or whatever. But you seem to know what the matter is. Here is what I'm going to tell you, again in the interest of time. What you're doing right now, the way you go about it, if you say, but me I talk to you, and you just assume that I'm a liar and whatever, Puttus, you been a tell her lie for years and she put up with it. Me just keep it real with you, hear? And somehow you think say that has been having an impact on her. Whatever go on between the two of them, something happen where she just reach a point where she just say, enough is enough. Puttus, once a woman reach this up, the worst thing you can go to that woman is to go make a claim, say you have rights and she need to understand and be more balanced and be more fair and give me a time. She don't care, Puttus, me I tell you the truth. She don't care, she no business. All when you're right you know, she don't care. So the worst thing you could do right you know is me know it gonna sound weird, you know, is even try to defend you're right. My advice to you, if I did say you're there, I'm not gonna play hypocrite with you because when I'm gonna tell you right you know, me can't do it. I just tell you. So, if I just keep it real with you, yeah? But me I tell you, say, this you have to go do. But when I listen, but the point, why me I tell you, say, me can't do it, it's a difficult thing to do, right? Yeah, why go right now?
Because me can't Lego.
No, I don't Lego me I talk about. Me don't know where you're there, where you want out of this right now. But if you want to, you know, build back a thing right now, you have to go just take your beating, you know.
No, me not build back nothing.
You not build back nothing. Well, if I say you're there, they say you're there. But me just I tell you, say, if you want to build back, hold on, listen. Me not gonna tell you, say, if this woman is of value to you and the relationship is of value to you, I was about to explain to you where you're in at the doghouse and you have to suspend all your rights and take your beating. And your beating can last for 3 weeks, 3 months, even a year or two. And you know, if you behave yourself and you
too long.
Oh, well,
too long.
Me I tell you, me not gonna lie, he can't do it, you know. But I tell you, say, this when a woman reach a point there, this is how you're gonna get some hope. But even when she reach a point, I have no turning back. I don't know. But in other state there, when the woman, there's nothing, when nothing you say, she don't want to hear from you. Nothing you say, she don't want to hear from you. Cause she just disgusted with you know, and she done, she had enough. But if you don't want to build back on thing, I just say you're there.
But me assure I say, Professor.
Yeah.
But me assure I say, watch out. You stay in a one bedroom, and me stay in a one bedroom. Me have my woman, you have your man. I mean, fine with it.
Well, Puttus. Remember, so she's still living. Hold on.
I'm going to get my way, I'm going to leave.
No, but Puttus.
I'm going to leave.
No, okay, fine. But what I'm saying is, there could be several reasons why she's saying. It could be that she's mad at you, you know, like really mad at you. But, you know, she probably at this stage of her life where, why am I not see myself I go there with anybody else or whatever. So, blah, you know. So it could be that, you know, or it could be that, well, I'm done with him, you know, but no, do what you want to do, but don't bring the woman coming out of the house for me live.
Well, me I pay the bills in here.
Puttus. You see what you just say? Puttus?
Yeah.
Is one of the most...
Listen,
man, you're not listening. Puttus, listen. No. Listen to me, Puttus. You see what you just said? Me I play the bills in here. Is one of the worst, most insensitive, disgusting thing a man can say to a woman, Puttus. Me I keep it real with you. And it's a huge problem with Jamaican man. You cannot do that, Puttus. You paying the bills in the house do not give you the right to disrespect your wife like that, Puttus.
You know, me I got you so much pain here, man. That's why I call you for the advice, you know, because, I'm tired
Puttus, you see, if you say you are pay the bills in there, you see, if you tell her that, Puttus, you just, that is like a confirmation to her, said, you know, respect her. And, you know, even makes sense.
Right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, let me tell you something. Me and I come at your party. I have to talk to her. I say what you beg you do. Don't embarrass me, no. No mash up the party, I beg you do. Me have to beg her and plead to her. Only if you can know. I'm can't know it's a reindeer me there with it.
Why you have to hold on. You see, Puttus, you're doing that thing again. You tell me something what she do what you think is bad, but you still did not tell me what she was mad about at the party that eventually led to you as say don't bother do anything, whatever. Yeah, tell me
nothing about another party. Nothing about another party. Leaving my house, coming to the party. Because I know what the kind of woman I'm talking to.
What? You still not tell me? What? No. What's she mad? When you tell her, I said, Puttus, when you tell her, I said, don't get mad, and come mash up a party or come cars or whatever, this and that. What would she have been mad about?
Me I talk to an ex-woman.
Then Puttus say, we don't go right back to square one. Puttus, me I talk to you, and all me I Puttus, me, Raga, your brethren I chat to you. All me I hear from you is you blame this woman, you blame her. She bad, she wrong, she this, she that. And me just I talk to you about 20 minutes now, and me I tell you this straight. All me I hear from you, where you are focused on, is all these bad things where your wife supposedly are doing whatever. And you keep on either eliminate the bad things and what you do, where cause her fair behave that way there, or you understate it and minimize it, or you come out with something just brazenly insensitive and disrespectful. Are you pay the bills like you're supposed to do as you like, cause are you pay the bills and whatever? You're not under.
Me not say that. Me say that yes, but me not mean that we there. Me not mean that we are the same. Me do everything. But if you not provide me with what me forget. Let me not bring in somebody and say,
no, but Puttus, she never.
Somebody come live with me.
Puttus, she never reached the stage where you talk about where you not forget. It just never happened out of the blue. It's a series of events over years that led up to this, she being at this point. In fact, she put up with a whole heap with you, Puttus.
Me not tell no man. All right, you amongst me and you know what kind of man me. No married to me then. And then turn around and hurt me. No married to me and hurt me. That me I try to make you know. She married to me and hurt me.
Puttus.
You get me?
No, hold on, man. You put me in a uncomfortable position because everything you say, you're there on one side and you put me in a position where me keep on a fair show you the other side. You are say, no married to me and hurt me, right? And that you just say, right? And that you just say, right?
Because you know what
Puttus, stop. You just say, me I hear the pain in your voice and whatever. No married to me and hurt me. And that you just say, right? Puttus, do you even have the slightest understanding how much you have been hurting your wife? You're being selfish.
I can't hear you.
You not hear me now? Me say, you just said, me hear pain and hurt in your voice. Now married to me and you hurt me and whatever. Puttus, do you even have the slightest understanding, empathy, and compassion about how much you have been hurting your wife? Puttus, do you even have the slightest understanding how much pain and embarrassment and hurt she has been going through? I am listening to you and you don't. All I'm hearing you talking about is yourself. I'm your brethren. I'm hold on. I'm your brethren. No. What you say what? Huh? What you just say? No, Puttus. No, Puttus. I'm saying in this Puttus.
You say you not have much time.
Puttus. All right, listen to me now. Puttus, listen to me. And this is important, right? Everything you have said just thus far, Puttus, is concerned with your feelings, your pain, your hurt, your needs, what you want, what you think you're entitled to, what she's supposed to give you. Everything you've been talking about, the focus of everything you share right now is what you want, the hurt where you have got through, the pain where you got you one thing. That you want for resolve. And I'm saying to you, you cannot get that resolution, not from your wife or any other woman who you're in a relationship with in general, if you don't understand how your actions have been causing her pain, hurt, embarrassment, feeling of loneliness, feeling that she's just an object, feeling that she's just a sexual thing, to whatever, feeling that, you just pay your bills and she's supposed to give you sex. And I am not hearing from you that you understand how much pain and hurt your wife has been going through and why she reached a point where she's just like, I cannot stand it anymore. And then when she says she can't stand it anymore, you basically are going to respond to her and say, all right, me are going to bring in woman in here when me want, and you can bring in any man you want. That is just like doubling down upon, And when she say, if you do that, whatever, be careful, Puttus, because once a woman go in that zone there, anything, and this is America, and next thing you know, she's getting advice from counsel and whatever, and you're frightened if you know, say you can't stay in that house there.
Well, me not a problem. Me can't leave.
All right.
Me can't leave. You understand? Me not a problem to leave. Me will leave.
Why, Puttus, I would have liked...
Yeah, I hear you.
You're not hearing me, I say. You're not hearing me.
Yeah, you know, but when you talk about it, I wasn't hearing.
Right. No, what I'm saying is, I would have liked this conversation to have ended with you saying, boy, I'm glad me talk to Raga because, me feel better now. But I just want to impress upon you that the conversation, it was necessary that I say the things that I said because you need to understand that. The things them when I point out with respect to where your wife I got you or you not pay attention to in order to address the issues where you have. Because if you don't, you're going to just go to another woman and it's the same thing. You're going to have that same entitlement where you're supposed to do as you like and them supposed to put up with it and still be good to you and give you what you want. And then when you get it, when you don't get it, you're going to be hurt again and whatever. You're going to run that one there. You're going again to our next one.
You know why I'm not here, Professor,
All right. Now, I forgot to try reason differently here.
You have no short me out from my line because...
All right, hold on. No, okay, all right. No problem. Prezi. Puttus, may I have your number?
How much more because...
No, Puttus, hold on. Puttus, hold on. May I have your number?
Supposed to.
No, don't say it on here. Let me see if I have it in on my phone. Me not have it. Prezi, you see number? Huh? What that? Me not hear you. Okay, all right, Puttus. Me I go come off now, but stay online here. Prezi, I go take your number and give it to me. Here?
All right.
All right, then, cool. People, when TamFamers approach me all the time, and they, with issues that they're dealing with and thing, and 95% of issues that I deal with and help TamFamers with, they don't come on the radio. And I like that because I like that. I want you to know that there are friendships in TamFam where people help people. There are some good friendships here, so it's not me. Everybody come to one thing. In fact, one time I called Tina and I said to Tina, I said, Tina, boy, I want to thank you, you know, because you talk to a lot of TamFamers go to you with different issues that they're dealing with. And I never once hear you say to me about any of them. I'm going to rate you and respect you for that. Because at the TamFam, them have to hear from and say, no, man, I talk to Tina about it. I talk to Tina about it and thing, and Tina help me and whatever. And then one time, I just, link up Tina. I say, boy, give thanks to you for that, because, a whole heap of people in a TamFam, and I can't do it for everybody or everybody who, because, just time alone, But when TamFamers come to me, even when them wrong, I always try to phrase the thing in a way. Even when it, if it reach up. Yo, somebody opened something a while ago. Tell him to close it in the present. Check. My voice will loop back to me. All right, yeah. So even when it reach a point where me have to, go through that awkward process sometimes to communicate to them that, you think him had a problem or you think she had a problem, but really it's you. I've always had to tailor it in such a way, to craft it in such a way, because nobody don't want to come to somebody for, help and assistance and just, and then you turn on and I judge them. So I don't judge people, right? I am very relativistic to the point where some people say, you're too understanding. And at some point, right? But, so even when they're talking to me about something, and then based on the exchange and the dialogue or whatever it is that I'm processing, and I realize that really is this a person? There's, I usually ask them some questions and guide them to making them realize that, are you really wrong? Yes, so, it's not him, it's not her, and do it in such a way that they know that I am still there for them. And that you are my priority because of you, me know. I don't know your husband, I don't know your wife, I don't know your man, I don't know your woman, I don't know your bonama, I don't know your bonama, I don't know that friend, I don't know that this and I don't know your co-worker. It's you, me know. So from them, TamFam come to me, my first priority is to back them and support them. But in this instance with Puttus, and I'm not slamming him, because I have been harping on this in terms of what is happening. Only hear me, from free up, on this show and whatever, about Jamaican men, still sort of stuck into a certain paradigm, while, women, they have been slowly, coming out of those spaces and just reaching a point of self-empowerment where them just don't care anymore. And them now go, as confidence, on free up Saturday say, no, women have, no, not confident. It was a second caller who said she no longer wants to spend her time just in service of her husband or her man. No, she just not there anymore because that is how women have been all this time, So there are things happening out there. And unfortunately, the Jamaican man in general has not been adjusting to that in a way where they too are growing with the woman. And I'm generalizing here. Of course, it doesn't apply to everybody. And me and Puttus good, but Puttus just said some things there that were just flat out disrespectful, egregious, demeaning to his wife. And again, I don't want to sound like I'm just here laying on him or whatever. If I can help in any way, I can help. I would try. But you hear Puttus with that stubbornness where him just don't care. It's just like, okay, fine. If I get what I want, I go out. You could, Professor Mike Wilbur, the man who trained me to be a psychotherapist at the University of Connecticut, he said, you could be the greatest therapist ever. You could be a practitioner of one of the most effective theoretical interventions there is, whether person-centered therapy, whether gestalt therapy, whether rational, emotive, cognitive, whatever it is you do. If that person don't want to change, how good you is of no use. If the person don't want to change or don't see any reason to do something different or is not even trying to learn about the other side, there's nothing you can do. And over the years when I was counseling actively, I proved that to be true. And based on the conversation I had with Puttus tonight, I have discerned that that is the case here, So if Puttus can pass that first line, they say, oh, well, let me try to understand now what's been going on with my wife or what is going on with my wife emotionally, her psychological health, and perhaps some other things. If he's not willing to even try to understand some of that, then there's nothing I can tell him that could be helpful. And him talking to me is just going to be a formality. It's just like, I just want to hear your voice. And I just want to say, I just want a platform to say, yo, me no business. I mean, I go out there, go look my own, and whatever, It's not an exchange towards, some enhanced understanding of what is going on, with the idea being that, he may entertain, even in a small way, the notion of saying, all right, I'm going to try to do this differently and so forth and things. If I'm not dead, I'm not dead, so. If I'm not dead, I'm not dead, We take a break. I'll be right back.
New style. Yes. New flow.
The Bridge. The Bridge 99 FM to the world.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
People, do remember, go over Ragashanti Live, Ragashanti TV on YouTube for all the Mixup entertainment that you can digest. It's there, hundreds of hours of Mixup entertainment over Ragashanti TV on YouTube. Go over there right now, my thing, right? And make sure you subscribe. Go over there and subscribe. Just click the subscription button. Do that right now. Again, Ragashanti TV on YouTube. That is my YouTube channel, and I want you to support it. And the first thing you should do is subscribe. Just go over there and subscribe. I see Karen Eli post that thing, and she said, no, I think you should talk to him or whatever, and then, Karen said, yeah, I think because you turn it around upon him for sure where his wife come from. Karen, I did not turn anything around upon him. I did not turn anything around, and that is why you hear I went through this whole thing, like him call to get my support. And usually with these things where you end up say what you say, it can be this air like, me call to get your support, and me never get your support and whatever. But again, this goes back to where he is. You could support somebody as much as you want if them just firm with them stance in where they are, They're just going to be cyclical, right? They're just going to keep repeating the same pattern over and over again. And it don't make sense you engage in all these other things and whatever, because it's just not going to help. The first thing is you must see some room there to say, oh, okay, all right, let me try this and see this differently. And, even if you're going to say, all right, let me try this to see if she come around. Let me do something different if she come around or whatever. When me start to tell Puttus, you kind of in the doggos right now, and da-da-da-da-da. Puttus not care. Puttus ain't no business, right? So, so in Karen Eli said, if you still talk to him, obviously I still going to talk to him. When I hear when we say about the number and all them something. So I'll talk to him. But I'm telling you, you know, it's not the first time I'm dealing with somebody in this position. I am very, very familiar with, you know, Western culture. I'm very, very familiar with Jamaican culture. I know how men are socialized to be, you know, their primary responsibility is to be providers. I know how men, in turn, in a capitalist society, right, that governs gender relations and thing. I know how, this is nothing new. I'm not telling you no. You know, Jamaican man say them something there all the while. Them just want to do what them want to do. And them feel, say, if them fulfill them obligation for pay the bills, that's what it is. Life is then one-dimensional. I pay the bills, I'm supposed to do what I want to do. Life is not one-dimensional. Yeah, there's a financial aspect to living. There's a social aspect to living also, how you relate to people. There's a physical aspect to living, you know, the state of your physical well-being. You know, there's a psychological aspect to living in terms of your mental health and so forth. And there's a whole bunch of other areas. There is a religious, spiritual aspect to it. There are all these other areas, and they're all interdependent, and they all need each other. So when you hear these one-dimensional people think that they fulfill this one thing, and that is what the world is all about. The money. Me pay the money, me pay the bills, me go there. That's a prescription for problems. All right? Give me a call. Hello? 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 Next call, President. I'm not getting nobody for now. Next call. Send on. Quick. Hello? Hello? Oh. I never get the number. From Jamaica. Well, we only have 8 minutes left, you know. From Jamaica, it's 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. From the United States or Canada, the toll-free number is 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. And let's be clear, people, because I don't think someone want to get it. Puttus approached me for help. And then, as the conversation ensued, it reached a point where, in order to help Puttus, to afford him the help that he requested, he is at a crossroads where he needs to start understanding what's going on with his wife and be able to do something about it. It takes two to tango, right? So the help that he's seeking, were it the case that is something I could be of assistance with him, we all been there. We have friends and associates and thing, and you know, them do thing a certain way, or we see what them wrong or whatever. And like, yo, me have him back see him, you know, but you know, a film thing that, you know, me not do them something there, a fear thing that I saw she go on, oh, me not do them something, but you know, she cool otherwise with so and so, and she did it for me so and so, and him did it for me with so and so. We all have been there in those situations. And many of us have done that. I've done that on many occasions. Me back my friend. And my friend back me. Right? But I'm just saying, with what he presented, Puttus' thing is he's not getting sex. There is no way I can go around ignoring why he's not getting sex. Puttus himself is talking to me, and him just talk about the symptoms, him talk about the problems and whatever, and don't talk about what caused it. You cannot write a prescription until you make a diagnosis. This is fundamental. You have to know what the problem is first before you can prescribe it. Puttus don't even want to know what the problem is. Puttus don't even care about the source of the problem. Puttus just know what he wants. Hello. Hello.
Brother. Hello.
Mr. Combs.
Me like the advice you give him, because you been a foul fight, but me like the advice you give him, but him little stubborn.
All right, Mr. Combs. All
Thank
right.
you for that.
Yeah, man. All right. and Mr. Combs is quite right. Puttus is stubborn. You know, Puttus set in him ways and him like give me that caller present. How much time we have left? A couple of minutes. Hello. Hello.
Good night, Raga.
Yeah, good night. Speak a little louder, please. Yeah.
Hey, me have a brethren, a Brooklyn.
I can hardly hear the caller in a Prezi. Prezi! I can hardly hear the caller.
I'm hearing you.
Raga. Yeah, yeah, go on.
Me tell you, say me have a brethren in Brooklyn right now from St. Lucia.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
See, I go to the same thing right now, my youth. With the same, the word where you say, when a woman has enough, she has enough.
Right.
For years, you know what this brother, you know. And he said, the man run till me go and pick no road from the girl, you know.
Yeah.
And she hold it in her like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened the last about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
They said the girl naturally hate the man, my youth.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I think he can call me so. And at the basement, the man said, I'm going to live now when I was there.
What that go?
The basement of the house. He said, I'm going to live now.
Okay,
because the lady put him.
Because what? Why?
Because he put her through so much and then she started to fight back.
Right.
And America this and after a while when a woman fights back, you know, if you don't have good counsel and all and something on your head for your body, you can't lose everything you have, and that's what I'm going to right now.
Well, that is exactly what I was implying to. Again, I don't know the fullness of it, you know, because this is a 2-hour show, and he and I just talked for a while, so I don't really know the fullness of what is going on.
Yeah.
But he needs to be careful because any him go do that thing the same. I bring woman in at the house and him wife. There's all kinds of things right here where she can invoke under the law, where can just knock him out. Yeah. All right, you have 30 seconds. Just say yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I agree 100% agree with what you said. She had enough because the same thing with my friend life.
Right.
She had enough. She never have a youth outside upon the girl.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Good night, Raga.
All right. Blessings, man. Blessings. Yeah. Again, before I leave, and if I just Puttus there, I just Puttus there. It's a cliche now to say, listen, relationships are not one-sided, you know, right? But this is one of them fundamental things that's going on right here, you know. Again, when Puttus is relaying everything when I talk about, Puttus, him just talk about all these things that she do as if, she just do them out of the blue. If Puttus wants something from his wife, and his wife is not giving him, it's elementary. You need to know the reason why she's not. Puttus don't even want to know the reason. What can you do? Take care of yourself, people. Again, please go over to Ragashanti TV and subscribe to my channel and enjoy the content over there. Laugh and enjoy yourself and learn. Laugh, learn, and grow. That's the motto. I'll be back on Friday at 9 o'clock. Friday at 9 o'clock, we juggle again, all right? Friday at 9 o'clock right here. We juggle again. And do remember, so this Saturday at 8 o'clock, it's all about Free Up upon Ragashanti TV over YouTube. So subscribe to the channel now in preparation for that. All right? Blessings and respect, people. Do take care of yourselves and be safe.